has permanently blinded me in both eyes.
So Jamie was just released from the hospital a couple months ago. He came home to a house that just doesn't work for a guy who can't see. I'm Ty Pennington, and the renovation starts right now. So Jamie and Chrissy Dolan fell in love when they were teenagers. They grew up, they got married, and they had 3 great kids.
Hi, ABC. I'm Charles. I'm 12.
Hi, ABC. I'm Haley, and I'm 6 years old. And I see.
These are responsible guys who just wanted a good future for their kids. Jamie sold insurance, and Chrissy took care of the family. Jamie actually took on a second job working at an electronics store to bring in a little extra money. He was working some long hours, but life was good. Then, just 4 months ago, everything changed.
Hi, my name's Chrissy. James is my husband, and November 18th of last year, he was at work, and
From what I understand, at about 6:45 in the evening, a young gentleman entered the store where I was working and shot 3 people.
It wasn't a robbery, there wasn't a reason, it was just senseless violence.
the whole incident, it was kind of like having your life pulled out from under you.
The shooter hit Jamie and 2 other people, and then he killed himself, which is just crazy. I mean, the police have never figured out why he did it. All they know is after the shooting stopped, 2 other victims were dead, and Jamie was in critical condition. He'd been shot right in the head.
6 weeks in the hospital, multiple surgeries.
For a while, nobody knew if Jamie would survive, but miraculously, he did. Now that's the good news. The bad is really bad.
The bullet has permanently blinded me in both eyes.
So Jamie was just released from the hospital a couple months ago. He came home to a house that just doesn't work for a guy who can't see.
This is my kitchen. I have a little bit of a hard time getting around in here.
The house really isn't suited for his needs now.
Right now, we got walls jutting out in kind of funny places.
He's always been very independent, and having to rely so much on other people to do things for him is hard.
Now, Chrissy has her hands full, raising the kids and taking care of her husband. She's just got too much on her plate to even worry about the house.
My brother Phil and his fiancée Lauren spend a lot of time here helping out with the kids. They plan on moving in, just need some space for them to be in.
Given everything these guys have been through, they're incredibly positive.
I'm the lucky one. I'm still here. I still have my family. I am the lucky one. As long as I've got my kids and my wife, I'm a lucky man.
He's wonderful. He's my best friend, and he's a really great dad, and he just has to relearn how to do day-to-day functions, but he's the same person. He's good-spirited and big-hearted, and he's the best.
I like everything about my dad, and I'm proud of my dad.
He's just a downright good guy.
They understand that somebody hurt Daddy and that he can't see anymore. But they also understand that he's the same person, he just can't see. He's their dad, and he loves them, and he's here, and that's what's important.
That was just tragic, and I really wish it hadn't happened.
ABC, if you could come and help our family, help James get some of his independence back, it'd be another miracle for us.
Good morning, Dolan family! Jamie, Chrissy, Charles, Haley, and JT, wake up and come on out here! Hey guys, good morning!
Good morning! Say hi!
We had less than a week to build a house. Once we found out the cause, we wanted to be part of it. We knew we were going to need a lot of help. We reached out to our partners, our subs, our vendors, and the response has been overwhelming.
Morning of day 3. Framers worked really hard all night long to get this done, and you can see we're really ahead of the ball game here. Right now, we're supposed to be having slab curing. Now, if you turn around over here, we're way ahead of concrete just curing. All of our interior walls are up, all of our exterior walls are up, and they'll just keep working themselves all the way over until they meet up with these guys over here. And then we'll have a roof on the house. Framers have a tough job. They're not allowed to go over and grab breakfast yet, so we're bringing breakfast to them, which is really nice.
It's the morning of day 4. We're so far ahead of schedule.
But the guys are really hard at work.
Something that's really impressive about this house is the height.
It lets all the hot, muggy Florida air go up toward the ceiling. Cool air down here. We save on utility bills, and we design for Florida weather.
One thing that we have to be careful about is the acoustics. We're going to have to watch out for how sound bounces around. It could be distracting to Jamie.
Jamie Dolan needs to be in his home, and he needs to be comfortable in that environment.
We're going to have to take textures and curtains into consideration. He needs to know exactly where things go.
He needs to feel absolute organization.
So the closet for him and the closet for her. Over here in Charlie's room, Preston and Paul have decided to get a gigantic 8-foot robotic arm that's going to be attached to the wall, top of the line, state of the art. We just got to make sure that Charlie's not using it to pick up his brother and sister.
Just ahead. I know these guys have got a lot of projects on their plate right now, but Jamie wasn't the only victim that night. 2 other people lost their lives.
I couldn't ask God for a better child.
She was full of life. She didn't make it.
That's next on Extreme Makeover Home Edition.